Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are back with our incredible contestants. He's everybody's favorite comedian. Give it up for Wil Mills. Will, what's up?
What's good? What's good?
You always look so fly.
Hey, I got a reputation to maintain.
Normally comedians don't dress so fly, but you be looking fly.
Right.
Okay.
I might not even be that funny. I might just be fly.
Yeah, you might just be
booked.
fly. You are absolutely right. I'll give you that. And he's everyone's favorite baking realtor. Give it up for Myk. What's up, Myk?
What's going on, friend? You forgot to mention Grammy nominated.
Grammy nominated, you're absolutely right. Victoria's Secret model, all of the things.
For Clock It.
Oh, Clock It. Okay, come on. I know that's right. Well, as always, it is a pleasure to have you both. And as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about. And more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you are going to clock in and give your answers. Let's get this show started with our first question. Which artist had the best rap album of the 21st century? Myk.
Kanye.
Which album was this, by the way?
I get this name messed up all the time. It was the beautiful, dark, history, black. What's this?
My beautiful, dark, twisted
Thank you.
Yes, you were off to a good start. When we got history in there, I was like, what? My beautiful, dark,
album,
twisted fantasy. Yes. So when did this release?
2010.
Yeah, 2010. And we're talking about top rap albums. Now, for me personally, if we're talking about Kanye and best rap albums, I'm going to go with College Dropout. Would you have picked this one?
Nah, I think they based it off sales, maybe. Because there's definitely so many albums that's better than that one for the 21st century. It was a great album, but that's not Kanye's best.
I agree. Complex was the people who put this list together, and maybe they were basing it off of sales and a lot of other things, but for me, I would definitely go with College Dropout. Who are some other people that was on this list, Myk?
They had Lil Wayne with the Carter 2 album. They had T.I. They had Cardi B with her, well, it was of course her first album. They had Drake on there, so they had a lot of great artists. So I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. It was a lot of heavy hitters.
I think one of the newest people we saw on there was Cardi, and I think this is a testament to how no great rap music has been released that's substantial, at least, by new artists. Do you agree?
Yeah. That's Complex, though. Complex put out stuff to rage bait.
Oh.
I used to work there, so I know what they do.
Oh, so that's intentional.
They're rage baiters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because they didn't have Nicki on there.
Oh,
right.
they did not.
Had several albums.
Yeah, they know what they're doing over there.
So they had Wayne, Drake, and no Nicki.
So this is a way to just start a conversation and get people talking on social media, hence why we are talking about it here at Clock It. Okay, complex job, well done. You secured the bag and did what was needed to be done. Myk, you're at 100 points on the board. Let's keep this game rolling. On to our next question. Which artist revealed she was offered more slave roles after winning an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave? Will.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Great job on pronouncing her name. You are absolutely correct. Here's what Lupita had to say.
Well, my winning an Academy Award came at the very start of my career. It was for the very first film that I had done. So it really did set the paces for everything I've done since. But you know what's interesting is that after I won that Academy Award, you think, oh, I'm gonna get lead roles here and there. Oh, Lupita, we'd like to play another movie where you're a slave, but this time you're on a slave ship. Those are the kinds of offers I was getting in the months after winning my Academy Award.
I think the interviewer's face said it all. Like, how dare you? Is this common in Hollywood, Will?
100%. I mean, and let me just say, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
But she played too good of a slave.
Okay.
And she fit the role, so I get it.
Oh.
No, I think she should have been offered more roles, but I'm not surprised that they've offered her a bunch of slave roles. She's the best slave I've seen on screen to date.
All right, Will. Well, Myk, how did Lupita feel about this? Will gonna be Will. That's all I gotta say.
Well, with her, I think she felt like, she figured that she would get better acting roles after this, but they kept offering her more slave roles. And she basically had to take a stance for herself and she had to decline certain roles until she got what it was that she wanted, because she didn't want to fit in that one particular category just because she was black and from Africa and all that stuff. So, yeah.
And you know how the internet is. Once we get a hold of something and we start these think pieces online, Then the internet starts going wild with things like, oh, she's not getting any work, when really she was getting work, but she was turning down the work she was getting because she did not want to continuously be put in the box of, I can only play slave roles. So I'm sure that was very tough for her, but to stand her ground and to turn down roles, so much so that it's like, I'll just wait for something that I get that's not a slave, says a lot about her character and how she sees herself in the long run.
But she's one of the main characters in Black Panther.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she
100%.
She's the baby mama.
So we liked her outside of anything
Oh,
but slave.
I love her. She's
okay.
Black Panther. She kills that.
I'm just happy you see her in a different light outside of a slave.
I do, but I just said she did good. She did great.
Okay.
Great slave.
All right, listen, I'll take
Great
it. She was a great slave. Although we want to see her do many more things.
100%.
All right, guys. Will, 100 points you have on the board, and Mike, 100 you have as well. Let's keep this game rolling. On to our next question. Who says every R&B singer has Brandy in their Mount Rushmore? Will.
Kehlani.
She looks at Brandy as the top of the top. Now, Brandy is one of the top vocalists, in my opinion, of all time. Would you say she is top in yours?
I do put up there. I think she's actually underrated.
I think so.
Vocally, I think she is.
On your list of top, like, 3, where would she stand?
Top 3? She'll probably be, for me, 3rd.
Who would be 1 and 2?
Gladys Knight.
Okay.
I got Gladys Knight up there, and also for me, I would put probably vocalist. What's her name? That always sing with Avant.
Oh, yes, Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt.
I was gonna say her.
All right. You know what?
Absolutely.
I'll give you those.
Yeah.
I'll give you those
Absolutely.
top 3 right there.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Absolutely.
Mike, now I have to ask you. Top 3. Go ahead. Is
My
Brandy
top
in your
three-
top 3
yeah,
first of all?
Brandy's definitely in the top 3.
Okay, where
I'm
does
gonna
she
have to add a
stand?
few. I would agree. Number 3. Of course, I'm gonna say Beyonce.
Okay.
Jasmine Sullivan. It's
Kelly
funny. I was
Price.
gonna say Kiki. Kelly's
Kelly
good
Price,
too.
yeah.
But let's not also forget Leandria.
Ooh.
And Jennifer Hudson.
Leandria is a good one, and
Leandria is a good
she's,
one.
you know, hometown. Gotta rep Leandria for sure.
Nobody got her.
Okay, I'll give you that. That was a solid top 3 right there. Those are good people to have in the top 3. Well, we do know that Monica and Brandy brought out Kehlani to their show, the Boys Mind Tour. They're on
Right.
tour right now. But she even said outside of them bringing her on the tour, she would still have Brandy as mother, as,
Yeah.
you know, all vocalists. And I have to agree with her. Brandy is one of those people that are highly, highly underrated. All right, guys, we are going to advance on to our very next question. And might I add, it's the last one in round 1. Which R&B singer claims the movie Sinners was based on his life? Mike.
Sammy.
I don't know how we got here, but if you missed Sammy going on Cam Newton's podcast, this is what he said.
The movie Sinners was about a young man that they called Little Sammy. It was spelled the same way my name is spelled, not with the Y. S-A-M-M-I-E. And had he not been singing in that juke joint, the devil would have never stopped to come disrupt that party. So have I seen Sinners? I am led to believe that that movie was mirrored, indirectly or directly, of my life. When I watched it, I cried. When I watched it, I got chills. Because everything that I've endured, from Lil Sammy to Big Sam, is everything that was conveyed in that.
Mike, have you checked out the movie Sinners?
Absolutely.
Was it about Sammy?
No, it was not.
Oh.
When they say birds of a feather flock together, between him and Ray J, I don't know who is more crazy. Because Sammy, what?
I think it was based on Sammy, though, because I remember I read a book about him. I think Sammy was attacked by vampires. And also, Sammy definitely started out in a juke joint.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was about Sammy, for sure.
So we have somebody who thinks that the movie was about Sammy, and you're going to go with no.
Sammy, if you look, he got makeup on him, but he got the scars on his face, and he was definitely attacked by vampires.
You know what? You're right, because they highlighted it in, it was the old Jet magazine article. Yes.
Sammy's insane.
Y'all are blowing my mind. These is definitely
the same
things that I
thing,
had
yeah.
no idea about Sammy. Okay. But I will say, to advocate for the other side, he said indirectly or directly about me. So could he just meant like it reminded him of his life?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
would
Ryan
hope
Coogler or Michael B. Jordan knows who he is.
Oh, you don't think they know who Sammy
No.
is?
No.
Oh, wow. All
No,
right.
I kind of remember him.
Okay, listen, I'll take your word for it. Maybe you are right, Sammy. The movie just might not be about you, but hey, if you felt a connection to it so much so that it made you remind you of your life, who am I to say otherwise? All right, guys, we are at a wrap of round 1 of Clock It. Both of you are tied with 200 points on the board, and when we return, these two will continue to battle it out for round 2 of Clock It. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Clock It. Welcome back to Clock It, where Will and Myk are battling it out for round 2. Currently both tied with 200 points on the board, but our goal right now is to break this tie. So let's advance on to our very first question in round 2. Who revealed he canceled his tour last year due to suffering from a stroke? Will.
Childish Gambino.
Had no idea Childish Gambino, who seems to be fairly young, suffered for a stroke, but he let us know.
You guys voted for a Where Have I Been monologue. He's doing this world tour. I had a really bad pain in my head in Louisiana, and I did the show anyway. I couldn't really see well. So when we went to Houston, I went to the hospital, and the doctor was like, you had a stroke. And they found a hole in my heart. So I had this surgery, and then I had to have another surgery.
Having a surgery after having a stroke, hole in his heart, there's a lot going on. He seems to be fairly young. What do you have to say about this?
I think all of that correlates together with the hole in the heart to the stroke. Like a healthy dude.
Yeah.
He's young. And that's sad to hear that happen to him because he's a good guy.
Yeah,
and he's young and talented. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like to hear that about him.
Very talented. Also, what is it with performers about, like, if I can't see and I have a show, I love y'all dearly, my fans, and I wouldn't want to let y'all down, my supporters, but I'm not risking my life by going on this stage and continuing to do maybe a 2-hour show. Like, what do you think that is with performers, why they continue to push themselves even though they know they're not well?
I think that speaks to the passion of the performer.
Right.
Because usually when they're performing, I know like for me, when I perform, it's more than just about me. It's about the crowd. It's about the audience, you know what I'm saying? So no. So I feel like as far as when it comes to him, especially just being in that moment, because he even mentioned that he felt bad about having certain injuries. When he shouldn't be feeling bad, you should be taking care of yourself. So it's like he truly is an artist the way he cares about his craft. So it's almost like his craft comes before him.
Obviously, you are a performer as well,
Right.
Will. You had something very tragic just happen. Your mom passed away.
Yeah.
And you found out 20 minutes before you went on stage and you
Right.
continued.
I had to go.
That's crazy to me.
It's like I said, it's a testament to the craft. So, like, I literally read a text message that my mother passed away literally about 10 minutes before I went on stage. And still I had to do it for the fans.
Most people will get that kind of information and it will paralyze them so much that they can't even continue on with their day, let alone to do a performance. How did you dig deep and find that?
It's just the job of an entertainer. It's like you're in the service of your fans. So, you know, you got to be able to shut that off. I mean, even with the death of my mom, it's still days I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
But when I see the fans out there and they're excited to see the show, show must go on. You can deal with everything else later, but I got to give them that hour.
That is awesome, and condolences to you and your family. All right, guys, well, Will, he is doing his thing, 300 points on the board. Mike, you are at 200. Let's keep this game rolling. Next question it is. Who recounts an overzealous fan ripping out his locks at a concert? Mike.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz has had someone rip out his dreads. How many locks was it?
2, 3, 4, maybe. It was a few. He only got so many.
Okay.
So, yeah, probably half the head. But, yeah, he's the true vampire. That's probably who Sinners actually was thinking about. But, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. No, to your point, that when I first read this, I was like, okay, well, Lenny, you only got about 25.
Right.
So if she pulled out 4, how many are you left with? Like, this is crazy.
You got to wear a bun now.
I don't think we'll see a bun for him, but do you think this will change how he interacts with his fans?
Nah, Lenny's he's a master of his craft. He's not gonna. He probably didn't even feel it. The dude is like he's a vampire. He's immortal. The dude is what, 120 years old? Mm-hmm. He looks 30.
He definitely looks 30, maybe even 25. Whatever you doing, Lenny, keep doing your thing. Maybe he could get I saw where people have gotten them sewn back in their hair.
Back?
That's a good question. We need to find out if he got those 4 dreads back.
She probably sold it.
You could eBay that. Lenny Kravitz authentic dread. Oh, that could sell for some good money.
That's probably what she was trying to do. Get the money to sell the dreads online.
He should have swung on her.
I'm gonna look on eBay to see if it's for sale.
We here at Afro TV do not condone violence. We are happy to hear that Lenny handled this situation the way that he did. Which, by the way, how did he handle it?
Oh Jesus, I don't know, girl. I just went blank. How did he handle it?
I think he turned around and said something like, "Come on." I think he said something to the fan that you must have really wanted that.
Yeah, and she
did
because she wanted to sell it because she knew that she was going to be able to make some money off of it. All right, guys, you are both tied. 300 points on the board. Let's keep this game rolling. On to our next question. Who recently fell at a concert and said he saw his life flash before his eyes? Will.
Lloyd.
I don't even know how this happened. I watched it many times. Let me know if you can figure out what happened here. He fell so hard. He hit the ground so hard. Was this embarrassing for him? He seemed to make light of it online.
I mean, it should be. I mean, he fell the face planted. He didn't even get a chance to catch his foot into nothing. I think his foot tripped over the other, but it was a bad fall and hilarious, by the way.
Very hard. What do you do after something? How do you recover from something like that? Do you get up and keep going with the show?
No.
Or do you just walk off?
He should have got up and walked off, because that was bad.
I would have rolled off.
You would have rolled off?
The music would have been playing. I would have just been rolling.
Just kept rolling on off the stage and no return.
I would have got up and fell again, so I could look like, all right, I did this on purpose.
Oh, it was a part of the routine.
Yeah, I'd have did it again.
You're right. This was choreography. I meant to do that. Where did this happen at, and who are some of the other people that were on this show?
I want to say this happened in Birmingham, Alabama, and it was a show that had Jagged Edge and Eric Bellinger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least he had more people. He wasn't like the last act, and this is how people just remembered the show. Maybe they could just wipe that out of their memory and remember all the other stuff. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Lloyd,
that was the show.
That was a really hard fall. I'm happy that he can make light of it and make fun of it on social media. But when I saw this, I was like, how did that even happen? Poor thing. Hope he gets well soon. 400 points you have, Will, on the board. Mike, you are at 300 points. Let's keep this game rolling, man. Y'all are crazy. Which movie was #1 at the box office on its opening weekend? Mike.
Wicked.
Wicked for Good.
For Good,
yes. Yes, this is like the sequel. Did you see the first one?
I did.
Okay, did you love it?
I did. I like musicals. So anything, if you can actually really sing and if the story is really put together, plus I love Cynthia. I like Ariana too. So I I like it. It was good.
Did you get a chance to check out the new one?
No, I've been so busy, not yet. But I do plan on doing it, and I want to go see it in 4DX.
Do you know how much it did at the box office?
Oh my God!
I think it was
did
something crazy.
147 million, but after Monday, it charted around about 150.
Yeah, 1.5 million on its
1.5.
opening weekend is crazy. And we've been seeing a lot of promo with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Like, have you been seeing them kind of?
Yeah, I'm tired of them, actually.
Oh.
I'm just sick of them. It's too much.
When you say too much, what do you mean?
It almost looks like they're in a relationship, if you ask me. And they're both obviously on the same diet because they both deteriorating.
Oh, man.
That I didn't watch the movie because of them. They annoy me that much.
So you literally aren't going to see this movie because they annoy you?
I have to because my daughter wants to see it, so I'm
Okay.
kind of forced to. But I can go to the bathroom while the movie's playing.
Yeah, there has been a lot of conversation about
Yeah,
the
what's going on with
relationship
them?
between Ariana Grande and Cynthia, which is interesting because last I checked, Cynthia was dating Lena Waithe, and Ariana was with SpongeBob. So
SpongeBob.
the guy who plays SpongeBob.
Really?
Oh, I got to catch y'all up on that
Oh,
tea during the
wow,
break.
okay.
Yes. So it's been very interesting to see the dynamic of the two. I'm just interested to see where it goes from here. But guys, this brings us to our very last question in round 2 of Clock It. Will, you are at 400 points, and Mike, you are at 400 as well. Let's break this tie with our very last question. Who recently shaded Ja Morant, saying he lacks accountability? Will.
Klay Thompson.
Meg Thee Stallion's man, her man had this to say about Ja.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion? Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know?
He had a lot to say, but I need Meg Thee Stallion to teach her man how to clap back a little bit harder. Although it was a classy, clap back.
It was sucker.
But it took him a while to get to where he was going. Maybe he was trying to be polite and choose his words right.
Yeah. I don't like Klay Thompson.
Okay, all right. Why you don't like Klay?
He's a sucker. And I think Ja Morant is a way better basketball player. I mean,
Well, he's riding the bench, so apparently not.
He's injured. I mean, he's definitely like. I mean, Klay's days are behind him, but Klay's a legend. I mean, I think he has about 4 rings. Like, he's good.
And this game was the best that he played all season. He put up like 22 points. So, Ja, you can't really talk when you ain't in the field and you on the bench. That's all I'm saying.
Ja's going to post to him when he come back.
Well, we'll
I can't wait to see it.
We'll wait to see that come back. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Clock It. And what do you know? Will is today's winner of Clock It, doing his thing as usual, and also got the clock here to match.
Right.
The rest of his fit, doing his thing.
Right, let's show you how to fit.
It looks great on him, doesn't it? Thank you, Will, as always, for doing your thing here at Clock It. Mike, thank you for joining us as well. And to our viewers at home, same time, same place, we're right back here tomorrow for another episode of Clock It, and we'll see you then. That was fire.